O memory, alive, alone, and cold, amid the chaos stand for all to see. O prize beloved, I dread you to behold. But come with me and not on bended knee, unchanged, no shame in your depravity, without your conscience as a referee. The selfsame reason for absurdity has led me to embrace this fantasy, despicable by its acerbity. Explain away this here apostasy. Resist and fear this here presumptuousness, and idle not a vain fallacy. Mistreated by your own forgetfulness, as nameless as you are despicable, emboldened you've become through nothingness. You stand before me so invisible, smiling without comfort in my sorrow. I want to hate such thoughts despicable. My sleeping heart, my fear I will not show, before you standing as I am today, casting out a memory so hollow. I should have known my thoughts you would betray, my secrets mock without concern for me. And though you treat me as a castaway, you brought with you a certain mystery, that slowly left its mark upon my soul, and shall be with me till eternity. You'd best desist from empty flattery. Of you I'll rid my fragile memory, as one who casts away adultery. For I refuse to be accessory to thoughts belligerent which cause unrest. I'll take no part in such lone bravery. For you to leave in peace with me don't jest, or when the moment comes you'll find I see your shallow humor as a pest. To your appeal I'll be forever blind, and though you do persist I must insist that someone else to shackle so you find. For you and I will never coexist, while you continue cruel games to play. So now I must become a realist, and see your face behind this shrouded mask, this you who hides while causing misery throughout my realm, my fantasy at dusk. Be satisfied with your tomfoolery, with what you did to cause unrest inside an independent mind, not ornery, which in a normal world does not reside, but rather in a world of fiery dreams, who have no need from you to run or hide. And if disturbed enough you'll hear their screams, their cries, their roar without a moment's pause, now echoing throughout the ageless qualms, the voices bellowing for you to sense, to stop, to look upon this mighty blight, not quickly rummaging throughout with vice, which even now maintain a certain might. Despite the strong affront I shall not bow, but stand, and from my carriage not alight. I know I'm ready to resist this now, with all my pith and might my soul to save, whose trepidations groan, this must not show. Without protest against this fear I have, of letting go of what I understood to be, and I myself cannot forget. Untie me now and let me flee for good, from dreams forgotten by the time I wake, into a realm so rightly understood. But why do I continue now to shake, when only more these fantasies I feed, the lies of an imagination fake, now ruined not by carelessness and need, or by a seldom stroke of random chance, but by a pinch of arrogance and greed. So overcome was I by longing for those memories which give a warm embrace.